So Kendrick Lamar has finally released his latest album. Wow, cool. But I'm sorry, I've been too busy listening to that other superstar Filteria to notice. Do I even need to introduce Filteria? Do I really? Oh, what's that? You'd like to hear me do it regardless? Well, okay. Filteria is a Swedish trance band with lots of acid who rebirth go a trance and make lots of people peek and pee on dance floor. Speaking of dance floors, he's also known to have impregnated entire ones with little trance babies all named Dave. He does album with music, and there are lots of loud sounds and layers everywhere. Name is Giannis and personality seems completely delightful. No criminal record as far as I know. Boring. And he's a sweetheart with a human heart and all of his limbs. Not entirely sure about his medical history, but he make big impression on scene and leave everyone feeling good, happy after musical moments. There. Now we know Filteria. Live with the Lag or Live with the Lag is his 5th studio album, and gee whiz, everyone is excited about this. It's already been repped by the likes of carbon-based lifeforms. Nice! And pretty much every other trance fanatic. Not as cool, but still nice. So far, every Filteria album has been received with more positivity than the last, which would lead any sane Homo sapien to believe that this is going to be the best one so far. It's gotta be, since the one before this was better than the one before that, and that was better than the one before. It's not so complicated. I'll try not to go into too much detail, although Giannis the Trance Man certainly deserves all of the detail. But this life is a complicated life, and sometimes we don't get what we deserve. For example, maybe some of us here didn't deserve this album. Track 1 is one of my favourite songs ever written, performed and produced by Filteria, and in my top 10 of tracks ever. I'm scared of listening to it too much in case I grow accustomed to it and stop being amazed by every moment of its musical genius. It's Filteria plus 1000. Ukiro brings something to the performance that is just extraordinary, and these two together, show me this energy. It has all of the expected chaos, but has that little something extra that is used to take a track to the next level. It carries an emotional depth that is brought in by the background synth melody and pads that underscores the whole thing. The acid isn't what I like about Filteria. It's the ideas and ability to hold that concept throughout an entire track without letting up. No example of that is better than this, other than all of his other classics, but that's what makes them the classics. It's a perfectly interconnected, interwoven and intersexual piece of groovy artwork. It's a Banksy, a Dali, a Steinberg, a motherfucking Synaesthetic. So it's not a problem that the acid isn't the main event here, like Naiad of the Infinite Sea, my now 2nd favourite Filteria track. It has a serious internal impact on the way I feel as a person, and quite frankly, it's fucking glorious that a musician can make you feel that. And what to say about the rest of the tracks? I mean, what not to say? Well, I'm not going to tell you that they were unimpressive, not very good, a big waste of time, and quite frankly just a big stinky pile of doo-doo. Because I can't lie to you guys. Because I want the truth, damn it! I can handle the truth. There are a couple of tracks that have that classic Filteria attack of layer after layer of golden acid flying all over the place. But in my honest opinion, those aren't the tracks that stand out. The tracks that shine are the ones that subdue the chaos and focus on the restrained beauty. All of the tracks have this to some respect, but some have this added dimension to them, this element of control and detail that's kind of the opposite of the feeling you get when you watch Jimi Hendrix on a guitar or Herbie Hancock toot his trumpet. They make it look so easy, but nothing about this sounds easy. It sounds fucking grueling, painstaking, time-consuming. You can't make this kind of music in a couple of settings or on the fly. You have to go over it and change things and add things and bang your head against the wall as you try to make sense of it all. And all of that is before you even send it off to Tim Schuldt for the mastering. And the craziest shit of all is that you gotta really love that process if you're gonna do it for this many albums. Maybe I'm wrong. That's not the point. The point is that I don't care how painful it was. I'm just glad he did it because I care about me. What I'm talking about is tracks like Crime Fighter Frog, Nostalgia is Hard to Buy, Reploids, 4 Stages of Life, debatable, and Made Out of Trance. Pretty much all of them except for Acme Can Never Fail, which quite frankly can suck my... It's actually great, and in any other circumstances would be just fine and fantastic. But against these other tracks, it ain't got shit, fam. Fight me about it. No, Teddy. We are trying to lose our ego, not develop it. Ah, yes, you're right. I don't have a problem with track 2. The Palladians track must have been fucking wonderful for them to work on together. Giannis doesn't shy away from how much he loves and respects those guys, and they've had a considerable amount of influence on his work. And to get to work together on a track and album like this, oh baby, fuck yeah! I hope they had proper studio time together, found each other's personalities agreeable, enjoyed each other's company, had plenty of coffee together, got a little fucked up together, and are proud of the little bubba that they birthed because it's pretty fucking dope. And the final track, Made Out of Trance, I mean, first of all, yeah, if you're gonna be made out of something, you're probably picking trance. Made Out of Trance is so full of love, positivity, and wonder. It feels like an ode to everything that is good about this genre, and the truest hymn to Goa trance that I've heard in a long time. It seriously feels like he found every element that conveys a sense of love inside of the Goa trance genre, packed it into one track, and then just sent it off to us to whack us in the face. Thank you, Filteria. Thank you. And what makes this album even better, I hear you ask? Good question. Every track on it feels exponentially better when you get up and you move to it. Now I know that sounds like an obvious thing to say about the trance music, but as a very dedicated reviewer, sometimes I forget that. And when I remembered, it was like mushroom clouds of colourful fractalized glory exploding all over my brain. Very cool. For real. What else is there to say about it? Good album, good artist, good man. Good label, good artwork, good mastering, good. It's good. See you later.